crown. The very thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Nether Stones.
What the fuck are those?
There you are. The false daughter of darkness. Shunned by gods. The fury of a vermin. The pride of Baldur's Gate. You are spectacular specimens. You will make spectacular thralls.
That's the crown. Time to cast the spell again. This time it has to work. May this be your last battle, my friends.
I won't give in.
David, lend me your sword. Yes, brother.
Holding back. Battle favors the fearless.
way. Incoming.
Where do I go from here?
Reunite!
Battle favors the fearless.
Give up. You go dominate the brain. Get to the crown and cast the spell.
For this.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Transform.
On the victor's path.
Transform.
Coming through.
Let's end this.
Dominate!
Have to keep going. Let's see.
Obey.
Subjugate.
favors the fearless.
Subjugate.
Two steps at a time.
What's the plan?
Execute.
Got to press on.
Easy these days.
Fulfill. Execute them.
Making my move.
Take your...
Is weakened. This is our chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together. This is it. Its will is weakening.
Its will is weakening. The Netherbrain's ours! close ranks.
The blade will not bend. Checking it out.
Now is the chance. Its will is weakening. Eliminate the Nether Brain and let the Sword Coast be free.
Talk to me. Its will is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this! No time like the present.
For real!
On the victor's path.
It's Allah.
Resist. Impossible. Pain. Fear. Terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
Subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
It pleads because it knows I am its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lipids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Should have learned to bloody swim. Can't believe I almost drowned at the last hurdle.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things. The city will cheer us, but it is the triumph itself, the very smiting of evil, that should lift our hearts. My mind is clear. Its burden lifted. When the Netherbrain died, the tadpoles died with it. No offense meant, of course. I can never forget what you did for us, for the city.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to evolution, you have proved a good ally.
The Githyanki are leaving. It would have been hard to imagine parting ways from them peacefully once.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smouldering, waiting to be rebuilt.
So, what comes next?
Excellent. Let's see if the elf song's still standing. Their Golden Sands brew goes down real easy.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
I never thought I'd be sorry to see a mind flayer go, yet here we are. Be safe.
I will miss you too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the mind flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
It seems that's the end of Astarion's love affair with the sun. That'll be hard on him.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my did my best.
It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlach, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't. I thought I knew. I thought I knew. But you... All right. All right. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Well, soldier, here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods, like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
When the invitation came, you were hip-deep in Lemure slime, swarmed by hell wasps, and about to drive the killing blow on a magma claw. Cutting through the dreadful buzz of the wasps and the screams of the damned, a familiar, comforting voice echoed in your mind. Withers, he requested your attendance in Faerun, to gather with your friends and allies, those who stood against the Absolute at your side. A reprieve from the Blood War. A few hours of respite with the stars above and good company to cheer you. Karlach's heart can take the strain of leaving Avernus for a few short hours, but it might burst with joy to see those friends again.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
There you are. Keeping us all on ten. Starting to wonder if you'd show up. Honestly, so have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever. You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it. I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Trudy. I had no doubt, but I'm glad to hear you say it all the same. Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister. I like to think so. Choosing my own path is still something of a novelty for me, but at least I'm free to make my own mistakes. One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism. Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Or head south, but enough about me. What have you been up to? Don't... I've missed wine. Had to resort to making my own cider recently. Come here. Never gets old. You might be onto something. Don't be... You know, I never really imagined Withers as much of a party thrower. But then again, I suppose our camps weren't taking care of themselves while we were out gallivanting, were they? Indeed. Healing can only do so much. We'd likely be dead. Oh no, that's all part of... Don't...
Now, there's a face I know well indeed.
Well now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. An unworthy one. Forgive me. My first, since the reconstruction began. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns. What else? Harpers. Hey, my own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already. Not so for my daughter. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two. If they... I suppose I am. I try... there is still my... I may have little luck for all your travels. I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Sentiment. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we...
So, you made it!
Oh, Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we... Oh, man, Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months. You don't need to... Here, here. Enjoy it, soldier. Oh, Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I might have an in with one of the guards, though. An old acquaintance. We might get...
Those thieves. God, I remember one evening when...
Well, I wasn't sure our withered old and look at you. Straight from the hells, still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun. Yes, the right person can make just about anything bearable. And it seems like you found exactly the right... exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Part of me was relieved you left so quickly after the battle. I felt... ashamed. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. I've taken a turn. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Yes, but you say all sorts of... It has made for a nice change, though. Well, I do try to inspire a little terror. I'm still me, after all. No, don't get me wrong. I was a mess at first. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much... I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made. By what other people... This is who I am. In all my glory, for better... And we've had quite... From the moment I first threatened you, I knew I will miss our time together. But then again, see you later.
Gods, I smell... Withers yanked me from Avernus with my blade halfway through a camp, and from the smell of it, you're in the... I'll forget all that. By the star, the hell hunt's no mere duty. It's a thrill. The demons I've disintegrated... I don't suppose you'd indulge me. I won't lie. Losing the eldritch blasts and the hexes took some getting used to. Nothing but... So I stoked new fires in myself using the lessons my father once taught me. That ranger's left a mountain of corpses in his wake. And collected a tale or two. Yes, but you want to hear about the Amnitsu at the Styx? The 3-tusked orth... Not just a pair. Good thing for me. Tossed a handful of gold. Slit their necks for good measure. The damn... I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought. The heart-to-hearts. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not. Go on, the night's young. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle. The whole gang is here.
Boo!
Wish I'd had time.
We are not dreaming. It is our old friend. Oh, and it is good to be seen. Oh, after so much... You will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not Boo had a moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too much of Minsk to come. Minsk and Boo have been helping, of course. The Zentarum rule the city's underbelly. So Minsk and Boo went to give them a ticket. We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists, no? The Zent may keep their peace, so long as Minsk may keep his steel. But leave such matters for them all. How have you filled your days since we tore this stick? Oh, Boo. Exactly! Her heart would be cured. There is much merriment to be made before... Ah, this pond shall do nicely, Boo. Though I see no soap. So...
Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
It may just be rocks, grass, and dirt, but there is something about this spot. Some magic in the air.
Ah, cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I needed it.
Ah, it smells so good here.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it? A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. He whines. Less talk, more throw.
Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see Always, my friend. But the villain... You won't be surprised to find I'm soon to... I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't... You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering... Oh, terribly sorry, but you mistake me, my friend. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Ah, your success really has... But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Dulrsgate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? I am pleased to hear it. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Now, what indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.